The Pretty Reckless was formed by lead singer Taylor Momsen in 2009. She was joined by Ben Phillips on lead guitar, Mark Damon on bass, and Jamie Perkins on drums. The band teamed with producer Kato Kandwala for their first 3 records, released between 2010 and 2016. Kandwala tragically passed away in 2018. Pretty Reckless began work on a new album in 2019. The album was produced by Jonathan Wyman, Momsen, and Phillips, with additional production by Nate Yachicino. Every song was written by Momsen and Phillips. Death by Rock and Roll was released on February 12, 2021. This song was inspired by Kandwala. Death by Rock and Roll is something that he would say, meant to invoke living life by your own rules and going out on your own terms. I love these lyrics. The song features a killer riff, terrific lead work, and great drums. The production also really works throughout the album. This song features Kim Thayil and Matt Cameron of Soundgarden. Pretty Reckless was on tour with Soundgarden in 2017 when Chris Cornell committed suicide. The combined loss of Cornell and Kandwala put Momsen into a deep depression that inspired much of this album. This song is a tribute to Soundgarden. Momsen captures Soundgarden's sound and fits that style really well. The song features great lyrics that capture depression well. I especially like the line, "No gods or saviors, no hands of fate." Additionally, there's a cool riff and the solo is amazing. This track features Tom Morello, whose solo is amazing. This is my favorite track on the record. The riff is great, I love the lyrics, and the chorus is so fucking good. I especially like the breakdown before the solo. It shows a different side of Momsen's voice that I enjoyed. This song features great lyrics. I sometimes see memes or posts on social media from people that are my age with some form of depression or mental illness. There's a consistent theme that people with that kind of illness don't expect to live beyond their teens. So when they get to be, like, 25, there's a genuine surprise and lack of purpose. They didn't expect to be here, so they didn't plan for it. It's also relatable from the point of view that we're supposed to have our entire lives figured out by, like, age 16. It's really easy to get lost in the pressures of being in your mid-20s with no clear path. The song is really atmospheric and powerful, and the piano breakdown is so good. The main riff almost sounds like an action movie theme. I love it. It's heavy and dark. I think it's a really well-constructed song. The double time section is so much fun, and I agree with Mike DeWald of Riff Magazine that it's reminiscent of things like Thin Lizzy and Kiss.
Turned out wasted, confused.
Momsen said that she initially dealt with her grief through substance abuse, and it feels like that's what this song is about. I love the lyrics, and it's a really pretty song. This is a creepy, fun intro for the next song. It feels very Alice Cooper. This song features some really cool guitar parts, especially the solo, which is great. The lyrics are fantastic as well. This song is very pretty and features great lyrics with a fantastic vocal performance from Momsen. I love that it builds into something kind of epic. What's cool about this album is that it kind of tells a story. It starts in a very dark place, but is about getting out of that darkness. This song is kind of the lowest moment, or rock bottom. And this is the turning point in the story. It's an incredibly optimistic song that is infectious and catchy. It is so damn fun and uplifting. This song brings everything full circle with references to some of the other tracks. This is the power of music and rock and roll. The line about making it to 27 as opposed to 25 is funny, but also poignant. Progress is one day at a time. It's a great song. The final track is very 70s influenced, almost Bob Dylan-esque. It is another tribute to Kandwala. He died in a motorcycle accident. It's an amazing song, and I love the solo. Death by Rock and Roll peaked at number 28 on the Billboard Top 200. The title track peaked at number 1 on the rock charts, the band's 5th single to do so, the most of any female-led act. And So It Went peaked at number 7 on the same chart. The album also topped Billboard's top album sales chart in its first week of release. I hate to exaggerate, but this might be one of my new favorite albums. I absolutely love it, and I felt very similarly about Going to Hell, but I like this one even more than that. The lyrics are well written and powerful, the musicianship is top notch, and Momsen really pushed herself as a singer. I love the loose story and how the album wears its influences on its sleeve without ever feeling derivative. I think this is a phenomenal album.